Nothing more quickly inspires faith than the exercise of faith. Repeat. Nothing more quickly inspires faith than the exercise of faith. So Hezekiah exercised faith, and he was preparing. But the long-expected crisis finally came. Having taken the fortified cities of Judah, the king of Assyria, King Sennacherib, now intended to take the city of Jerusalem. So he sent a great army from Lachish to Jerusalem. He also sent his chief of staff, Rabshakeh, with a message for Hezekiah. And when the Rabshakeh came, 3 high-ranking officials from Hezekiah's kingdom came out to meet him. These 3 high-ranking officials were Eliakim, the guardian of the household, Shebna, the scribe, and Joah, the recorder. Let's look at verse 4 of chapter 36. Then the Rabshakeh said to them, "Say now to Hezekiah, thus says the great king of Assyria, what confidence is this in which you trust?" Is that a question or a statement? A question. What confidence is this in which you trust? We are told that if you want to engage someone critically, the best thing to do, the best approach, is to ask a question, not to give your opinion. So he's asking here, he wants to engage him. He's saying, what confidence is this in which you trust? That's a challenge. Let's look at verse 5. I say, you speak of having plans and power for war, but they are mere words. Now, in whom do you trust that you rebel against me? So here we have the 2 questions. What confidence is this in which you trust? In whom do you trust? Let's look at verse 20. See, there's a lot in this chapter, but we're just going to touch the highlights. Verse 20. Who among all the gods of these lands have delivered their countries from my hand, that the Lord should deliver Jerusalem from my... Do you see what's happening here? Who among all the gods of these lands have delivered their countries from my hand, that the Lord should deliver Jerusalem from my hand? So he is challenging God. Do you see a connection here or a parallel? What did Nebuchadnezzar say? Who is that God that will deliver you from the fiery furnace? Did God show him who he was? He did. Was God going to show Sennacherib who he was? Of course.